Okay.
We're going to get MVP.
All right. We got a lot of time to prepare. We're going to move on to the Eagles. They got Carson Wentz a deep threat by trading for DeSeam Jackson last month. Jackson is reuniting with an Eagles team that lost in the playoffs last season but won the whole thing the year before. Jackson told TMZ Saturday about the team's ultimate goal. Let's take a listen.
Back in Philly, what's going to be different about this time? Because, you know, last time...
Man, we ain't worried about the last time. We chasing some jewelry, though, man. We trying to, you know, stack it up on the wall, man. So, you know, it's good to, you know, get back to where it all started, you feel me? And, you know, they got some good things going on. Just happy to be an addition to that.
You guys were both enjoying that.
Damn.
I love it.
Damn.
Okay. I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Shannon, do you like him saying this?
Look,
Jewelry.
saying things in March, Skip, has no bearing once the season kicks off in September. You have a long way to go, and lots of people say lots of different things in March and April and May, but it has really no bearing. We understand why DeSeam Jackson came back. He's very familiar with the city. He's very familiar with this organization, and he feels he can add something to this team. I believe with the addition of D-Jack, they will be better than they were in the past because they have a legit guy that can take the top off the coverage. Zach Ertz, he's not getting worse. He's only going to get better. Alshon coming back. I love the addition of Jordan Howard so they can get back to running the football and not relying on walk it to him, Carson Wentz, to just throw. Now you can turn around and hand the ball off, and he can get you 4 yards. He can get you that first down without having to throw constantly. I like the signing of Malik Jackson in the middle to go along with Fletcher Cox. They're going to be better than you think, Skip Bayless. Well, we're going to talk about this a little later. You know, Vegas. You love Vegas, right? Yeah, you say it's big. They say people bet all the time now. Vegas said something very interesting that you and I think you and I both gonna find very interesting.
Maybe.
The fact of the matter is, look, DJ gonna have a monster day. He said we coming to, you know, we're gonna put pelts on the wall.
Really?
Start with Cowboys.
Stack them up.
Yeah.
Stack 'em
You
up.
know, back in the Wild Wild West, it was pelts. You know, you went hunting for animals. You know, you tried to get some Cowboys on our wall. Yep.
I know DeSeam, he's got no Wild West.
Well, Chip Kelly thought so.
Strictly now. Yep. I love DeSeam Jackson. But he was just, looked like he was sitting on the curb at the airport or something.
Yeah,
TMZ caught him, you know. But I got news for him. The only thing he's going to be chasing is the Dallas Cowboys.
They're not chasing the Cowboys. That's not what Vegas said.
That's what he's chasing. And this, I'm afraid to say, reminded me of what my other man, Vince Young, once said famously or infamously in 2011. We got the dream team.
No, he didn't say we got a dream team. That ain't what D-Jack said. That's not what D-Jack said.
They signed Nasi Asamoah, another guy, a friend of mine. How are you, Nambi? I haven't heard from Nambi in a while.
He's busy.
He's very busy. And they signed Jason Babin and Colin Jenkins and DRC and Evan Mathis. Not exactly Hall of Fame parade there, but whatever. That was
they were good players at the time.
I know they were good at the time. They started out that next year 1-4 and finished 8-8. In the following year, they went 4-12, and Andy Reid was history in Philadelphia. So that's what happened to the bad dream team. So now we come to DeSeam Jackson. He is entering his 12th season, and I'm just going to put this in perspective. And I do love him. I just love what he's all about, and he can still run past people.
You better believe it.
He's all-time 2-5 in the playoffs, and the last time he caught a touchdown pass in a playoff game was in 2009 against my Cowboys in a game the Eagles lost to my Cowboys in the playoffs. He has never had a single 100-yard receiving day in any playoff game he's ever played in. And his all-time record against my Dallas Cowboys is 7-11. And the last game that he started that Philly beat Dallas was back in 2013. That's a long time ago. What are we up on? Almost 7 years?
Skip Bayless, it's not DeSeam Jackson against the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles against the Dallas Cowboys. So you always trying to separate. But I want you to know, D-Jack watches the show. You know, D-Jack, we got that thing, you know. Me and him got a little something we got to get taken care of.
Okay, all right, good.
I bet he have a 100-yard game against y'all this year.
Yeah, want to bet on that? I'll bet on that.
Oh, I got the Eagles. We already got the Eagles in the division.
Okay, all right. Do you want another case on DeSeam doesn't have a 100-yard game?
He'll have a touchdown.
I don't want to do that. That he could catch a 1-yard touchdown.
No, when do you ever known DJ to catch a 1-yard touchdown?
You could do it. Edelman catches 1-yard touchdown.
When you ever known Edelman to take the top off the coverage? That's what D-Jack does. D-Jack is a home run hitter.
Okay. It's kind of in a drought here lately.
Did you see all the big plays? Did you see the highlight, the montage we had on the screen when we were talking about what he was talking about? All I seen was somebody
history.
Skip, that was just last year.
Right. Well, and how good were they last year in Tampa?
How good was Fitzpatrick?
Yeah.
How good was he?
Well, Jameis was there, and Jameis came to Dallas with Deshaun late in the year.
We've already talked about Jameis and the turnovers.
Okay. So the dream team is actually what Philadelphia lost this year because they lost Michael Bennett. You never talk about that. They lost Michael Bennett.
Yeah.
They lost Jordan Hicks, who was the #1 ranked linebacker in all of free agency. They lost him to the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes.
They lost Golden Tate, and that's no small thing because the Giants.
Is he better? Let me ask you a question. He better than DJ?
Yep. Better all-around receiver right here, right now, today. He's better.
But
he's more valuable.
But here's the thing, Skip. They have Aguilar, Alshon. All those guys are very They're very similar. We needed the guy that could take the top off the coverage so you guys can't sit back there and try to double team Zach Ertz because you know he's going to get like 13, 14 catches.
Okay. So you also lost your best quarterback. And that you can't,
we didn't.
You can't undervalue
our
that.
best
You
quarterback.
lost your best quarterback.
Our best quarterback is coming back healthy.
Okay.
That was the #1 addition in free agency.
And there's no more shrine to him in your locker room because now it's all Wentz all the time. All Wentz as in, I wince. W-I-N-C-E.
Chris Long, tear that shrine down.
Okay, tear that shrine down. So you added the immortal Jordan Howard. I do like him, but is he Ezekiel Elliott?
No.
I don't think so. And Malik Jackson, used to love him when he was in Denver, but that was a long time ago, and I think he's a little on the downside as a run defender, especially. And Zendejo, I don't know, I could take him or leave him. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys add back Travis Frederick and Jason Witten. That works for me. Then they went out and they got Randall Cobb, and they got Robert Quinn, and they got George Iloka. And I'm like, yes.
I saw Jason Witten getting inducted to the Texas Hall of Fame. Do you see that? And now he ain't got no hair. He had a head full.
Gosh. You're calling out his hair?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to know.
I have no comment because I cannot explain it. I don't know what happened.
What happened, Skip?
I don't know what happened.
Was it a part of the deal? If you retire, you got to
know.
I don't either. I saw it.
Did you have to turn the hair back in once you give up the job? I mean, like
possible.
That is mean, Shannon.
It's possible. I can't counter that because you're right. That's the first thing I noticed. Like, what? What happened?
So in other words, he's like, I'm done with TV. When you go that route, you are officially done with television.
Okay, that's fine. So I like it. Maybe he's all in for Dallas next year.
Skip.
Huh?
It's over.
Shave that head.
Who needs time to focus on hair?
Shave
I look at that. I'm like, this was Jason Witten. I was like, that ain't Jason Witten because the Jason Witten I know had long flowing locks.
You know what? Sleeker, faster.
Oh,
maybe he'll add a second to his 40. He might.
Skip, it's over.
Aerodynamic is correct.
Skip, it's over.
He'll just cut through the air.
Skip, it's over. It's over.
It's not over.
It's over. You know he's not going to run any faster.
By the way, my #1 receiver has a whole offseason now with the best quarterback in the division. How can you argue with that?
I don't know how happy he's going to be. He ain't getting that money.
Yeah,
he just saw what Antonio Brown got. He just saw that what Julio got. Ooh, Skip.
Really?
Julio, $20 million a year. About 60 guaranteed.
Your best receiver is chasing jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be chasing them footballs, too. And Carson, walking to him, throw it as far as you can. I got it.
He's going to go back and say, could you quit bouncing it to me? Because if you get it to me, I could catch it.
Okay, what about Zeke?
You can't bounce it to
Zeke
me.
want that. Zeke,
Yeah.
He want to eat, Skip.
So?
You got to feed him.
We just did bargain basement. Randall Cobb, nothing. George Iloka, nothing.
But these
Robert Quinn, small.
What about Odak?
Yeah.
Odak say, Dak, they cut out 2 of his commercials. He need money now.
Maybe. We got plenty of cap room to take care of everybody.
No, you don't.
Which means your nightmare is going to be endless.
I just want to make sure I hear
endless.
Make sure I hear you correctly.
Yep.
You got cap space to take care of everybody if they give you a hometown state discount, correct?
This is what Jerry does best. He'll figure it out.
What you call him? Say, D. Lawrence say, I ain't got nothing for you. D. Lawrence say, I want all my bread.
Well, he has no choice but to play this year.
I ain't playing.
And all I'm caring about is this year.
D. Lawrence.
Yeah.
All that matters
Hold
right
out to the very end.
Yeah.
Hold out to the very end. Show up Sunday, day of the game. That's what I'm going to do, Skip.
Okay, well,
Chase them rings.
Yeah.
We'll see about
jewelry.
that. The jewelry. You guys ever been caught by TMZ?
Yes, all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all the time.
Unfortunately, all the time. Yeah, not for me. I always find that interesting.
I like it, actually.
I know you do. You love talking.
I like all the TMZ guys because they love me.
All right, yeah.
I like them too. I'm like, bro, can you give me a break?
Yeah.
Can you give me a break? I mean, you just got to be honest.
They work really
Ernestine
hard.
winds up sitting in the car after the valet guy goes
Yeah.
to get it, and she's just sitting there watching me, and I'm doing like 30 minutes.
Yeah, you got to talk
I'm doing
to 'em.
stand-up,
I
man.
love it.
Yeah, no. You love.
I'm gonna have to catch some of that
You on
footage
TV
later.
every day, 5 days a week for 2.5 hours.
I like
and you
it.
can't
Gotta
get
get
enough
more
TV.
in.
They're big fans, man.
Oh, okay, I get
They
this.
love us.
That is
They
cool.
do.
Yeah.
But like when I'm done with TV,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get back on
I
TV.
got it.
What about that video you posted yesterday?
Oh man, you know that ain't nothing. Coach
I don't know if you were done with TV.
Coach Izzo asked me, could I come to Minnesota and talk to his team? I said, I don't know.
We'll see what we can do.
I don't know if I could do that, Coach.
Okay, we're going to go back to Zion.